In this episode, you'll get a breakdown of the quote, "Legacy is not what you leave, it's what you live," and why obsessing over how you'll be remembered is missing the point entirely. Welcome to Energy Alignment for Entrepreneurs, the podcast helping entrepreneurs be free from anxiety, stress, and tension through balancing emotions and consciousness expansion. Here's 3 things we'll look at together right now. Number 1, why thinking about your legacy is often just ego in disguise. Number 2, how the way you show up today is the only legacy that matters. Number 3, the presence principle. Living so fully now that the future takes care of itself. Oh, baby, let's fucking. Legacy is not what you leave, it's what you live. That's the quote. And really, the point is living, is being. Now, when you think about money, for example, right? We all love money. Blah, blah, blah. Money's not my God. Okay. You could love money. It's not my God. Now, we don't bring that with us when we die, right? We're not like the pharaohs and the pyramids, whatever. Ultimately, and maybe we are more like the pyramids than we think. Ultimately, what you live is a motion. It's an essence. It's something that you can catch on to. It's something that you can feel when you're closed off to. What you are, it's not like, oh, willpower, oh, discipline, oh, force. You're actually it's learning to not be dragged by life. Outkast has a quote in a song where he says, "The everyday ruler cannot be too wrong." What that means is that, like, focusing on legacy, now you can create a legacy by living something beautiful, not like focusing on self importance. You create a beautiful life by caring about others. And this theme has been writhing through me lately. Like the power in truly seeing that your life is to be of service to everyone else. Like that's actually what brings you the resources, funny enough. But how long did it take for that to be seen? It's not easy. Tribulation, no quit. Tribulation, no quit. Ups, downs, pain, heartbreak. Shatter the glass, put it in my heart, take it out, throw the heart away. All of that. You go through it, Then you begin to see, like, man, there are things that I care about and there are things I can't control. Okay? There are things that I care about and there are things that I can't control. So your legacy, it gets articulated clearer and clearer and clearer the deeper your honesty in relationship to faith, in relationship to observation of ego. In other words, do you have a trigger and react mindlessly? Or do you have a trigger and do you reflect consciously? Oh, all right. Someone do my poetry for me because I'm too lazy. I'm just kidding. It's just like speaking is my format. So like I'll take transcripts and cook up things from transcripts, but I also very much do enjoy writing. So enough about me self loving. What this is really is like, all right, I'm going to be my best. I'm going to live a amazing life, but it's not for me. Part of it is for you because of how much you see you can be. But it's not from this standpoint of I'm special that makes you special. Part of it is what you leave. But what you leave is created via how you live and what you live. So point really being, practically, is we can't focus or get too obsessed with the past or the future. Marcus Aurelius, holy Aurelius, he says that don't burden yourself by imagining your entire future at once. That's not it. So we can have a vision, we can have like a bigger picture blueprint, but we got to understand that a lot of this is like all of it's preordained, predestined. Not in this way of, okay, I can sit on the couch forever and not work out and then I'm going to get jacked. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's the ego taking things too literally, like Satan, straight up. Satan will just take words and manipulate and skew words. And you see it in everyday life and how people act. Satan isn't something above, below. Satan's in your heart. And you can tell Satan, you can rebuke what's in your heart, right? Because, right, what does the Bible say? It's like what you put into your mouth will not defy you. It's what comes out of the mouth. Why does that defy you? Because what comes out of the mouth is rooted in the heart. Okay. So your tongue is dangerous. That's something verbatim in the Bible too. I'm not interpreting jack shit. All right. I'm just telling you how it is. Can't see how it is, then boom, sending you a little hug, a little pat on the butt. Get on with it, buddy. Get the fuck on with it. I'm addressing a lot of different energy when I talk like this because I've been feeling it. Been feeling different forms of communication, and I think I'm just like the attention is compounding. So I got to like deal with the mm, the ticks, the leeches, all those little guys, and the small dogs that like to bark, you know, little keyboard warriors. Deal with them. See, I ain't gonna directly respond to them. I'll just send it like this, right? Oh, baby, am I cooking? Am I on one? So, number one, why thinking about your legacy is often just ego in disguise. I kind of touched on this before, but like self centeredness is the bane of your existence, truly. So, living a life where your legacy is to be of service and not like, oh, I need to be remembered. It's just like, hey, I notice fully that when I do certain things, I'm of service to others, then my life feels better. Okay. Well, then be patient in the way that God gives you those opportunities. Be grateful for the levels of service that you can provide, even if it's not in accordance with the dream, with the vision. You have to, it's the small things that are the big things. And funny enough, like you get to the bigger and bigger stages through having gratitude for the small stages. All right. So, what am I saying? What am I saying? On top to point number two, it no, that's way too early. Sorry, I little brain fart right there. Your legacy being ego in disguise. It's almost as if the part of you that wants to be remembered is the part of you that prevents you from actually remembering what you are. All right. When you create silence, you begin to see the mind, the I fall away. Then I'd ask you, like, who are you behind or beyond the identity of your name? Who are you beyond who you think yourself to be? Because that's what you actually are. Now, all simultaneously, I could say that and I'm still in this body. I could still drink my orange juice, turn off this light, turn the light back on. So, why did I just do that? Well, because there's levels of free will. But when you zoom out far enough, you start to begin to realize, man, I could force myself through life, or I could stop being I could get with it, right? Get with it, or you're gonna be dragged by it. Let's say you're in a riptide or a current. We'll just subtract the riptide, but you're in a current, and the current's going a certain direction. You're swimming against that direction. It's like God is going to push you where he wants to push you. And the question really is, the sooner your life's going to get better is the like how quickly you're going to stop resisting the creator's intelligence and what he's doing through you for you in your life. Now, egotistically, this is the thing. I talk about this. I still, I still have hard days. You know, I definitely do. Definitely do. But sharing this feels so important to me. It's like I never want to give off this essence of like, oh, hey, got it all figured out. Look at him. No, dude, come on. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about just the levels of change. And as you change, well, then look, then people will be like, oh, how'd this guy get all this stuff? And I'm going to, oh, yeah, it was overnight, wasn't it? You thought it was overnight? Yeah. It wasn't. And then it was, and so on and so forth. Now, I got to go to jujitsu, so we're just going to fly through the next 2 points. Number two, how the way you show up today is the only legacy that matters, and that really is the cornerstone to a fruitful harvest. All right? How you show up today is what changes tomorrow. So do the little things. For me, after working 40-hour week, I'm like, all right, let me clean, let me set the foundation, let me mop, let me take out the trash, let me empty all these bins, let me start prepping a little bit more cleaning for tomorrow, some deeper spring cleaning. Let me at least get that momentum set forth. Oh, go get a haircut. It's been a little bit. Have plans, write things down, have like structure. We got the home task, we got the business task, we got the visionary ideas, we got, the practical plans on the board, so on and so forth. Be organized, fresh air, connection, movement, and stillness, right? Communication, expression, so on and so forth, baby. The way that you show up today is what's creating your legacy, right? It's who are you when no one's looking? That matters too. And then there are things that you're going to have to learn to accept about yourself fully. My favorite is like, dude, I like tobacco. Could someone be like, oh, well, you say that your words matter and that abracadabra means I create as I speak. And now you just said you like tobacco. Shouldn't you say that you don't like tobacco? Dude, that's when I'm going to start laughing at you. Like, all right, let's talk a little bit more. Let's see, like, are you really serious now or what are we doing? So there's this looseness that needs to be kind of strapped, and you need to be unhinged, but you also need to be grounded. Yeah, you got to let that darkness kind of change into light, but that's through harnessing the darkness. That's not through acting like it's not there. The most powerful light, it's going to reveal bigger and bigger shadows, and therefore you get this fun game of like, oh man, I'm power. I feel it, but oh, there I am again. There, little ego, ego, ego. And then you learn through observing, through questioning, through reflection, through change, through honesty. Um, and you kind of, those shadows begin to not control you, but you actually you fuel. It's kind of like, uh, bear with me, okay? But you just sweat a lot. You got this t shirt. The shadow is the t shirt that hasn't been wrung out yet. And you just squeeze that towel, you wring the water out. And then you're just like, all right, that shirt's dry now. In a way, it's of that essence where you take that pain, you take that darkness, and you let that happen through God, not through resistance, not through fighting fire with fire. You pray, you surrender, you get meek, you bring yourself low. You don't need to go all, oh, I'm a sinner and I make mistakes and I'm bad and I'm this. Like part of you needs to have the humility to say, God, help me. I need help. I need to be supported. I know that you are ever loving and intelligent, and I know that I don't need to understand everything and have all the answers, but I also see that I am powerful through you, right? Like I can do all through which Christ empowers me to do. You don't need to be, oh, I'm low and there's levels to this, right? Don't fall into the church's trap. The church has a trap, all right? And I go to church, so I'm talking about the big church, not the small church or churches. Yeah, there's the unhinged, right? I'm very grounded, let a little bit of the truth, just the deeper things come out there. Man, I'm going to be a little behind, but rip it. The presence principle, leaving so fully now that the future takes care of itself. This is not numbing the pain, right? We talk about the darkness. The darkness is power when you don't numb it, when you look at it, when you face your fears, when you realize what Dr. Peterson says, like King Arthur's story, he sent those knights into the darkest part of the forest. They went into the dark voluntarily. When you got balls, right? Not just a little fucking ball sack, a full steel. Come on now. You can't be stopped. If you're a lady listening, let's just say it's like you got a little, you're feeling your beauty. All right. I can't even. Hopefully this entire audience isn't just men. Maybe it is, though. I don't think so. There's probably a few ladies listening. Much appreciation for each of you. Sending you flowers, and to the men, fucking let's go. Let's go. Um, the present principle, living so fully now that the future takes care of itself. It's honesty. It's self-reflection. It's journaling. It's meditation. It's working hard. It's caring about the people who you love, right? Eat with those people. Work out, train your body, move. And then work on a project, work on business, work on your 9 to 5. Don't obsess over complaining. Don't obsess over the things that you can't control in other people and then they act certain ways. Feel it. Talk to someone about it. But pay attention to what you're expressing and the manner, the energy, the attitude in which you're sharing through. All right? I was talking to a buddy. It's like someone's talking to you, but they're just giving you bones and bones and bones. It's like, dude, point me toward the meat. Like, I want to listen to you. I want to have this conversation with you. I want to hear how you're doing, but you can't just fucking give me all these bones, you know? Like, talk about dead things in a dead way in a low vibration. Fuck. It's like, give me some juice, give me some meat, give me something where it's like, all right, oh, all right, give me a little playfulness. Show me that you're not fully trapped by it, but that you're aware, right? It's not like you have to be in this level of, oh, I'm so intelligent, I'm just detached, I'm non-dual. Oh, you ever get, probably not, because like I don't know how many of you talk how I talk, but sometimes I get these full non-dual comments and I just want to like just did a little like blow my brains out thing. It's like, oh, you're not. It's like, yeah, you don't think I've seen that? Fuck. Oh boy, the future will take care of itself. Place your faith in that which is greater than you. Surrender, devote yourself. Healthy living, simple living, integrity, genuine communication, just honesty in relationship to the things that you're feeling. Surrender and surrender. And fill your mind with the things that are of the highest essence. Do read the Bible, right? But do not fall into the trap of the church. Do read or study Alan Watts or Ram Dass or whomever or Krishnamurti. The list goes on and on. There may be people I haven't listed. That doesn't mean they're irrelevant. Look at Nikola Tesla. Just and then like, do not fear. Do not fear, do not worry. You will be taken care of. You are taken care of. I love you. I really do. Genuinely. A few kisses for you. New episodes Monday, Thursday, 10 a.m. EDT. I did an announcement last episode. I don't really know if I want to do them every episode. I have a book. I wrote a book. It's on fitness, decade plus fitness, education, insight, distilled, organized, fundamental cornerstones, easy to follow, paired with a video series available and nutritional series. All right. Do me one favor, share this with a friend if this spoke to you, okay? I love you so much. Genuinely. Let's fucking go.